I received a call in the middle of the night, and on the other hand, on the other end of the line was an official of the Israeli Defense Forces. Simply, plainly, I was told there are casualties from Syria. Without thinking, I replied, "We are ready." In an instant, this response changed my hospital. It changed our lives. At our hospital, it is our duty to serve the 600,000 Jews, Christians, Muslims, and Druze who make up the tapestry of the Galilee. Just 6 miles from Lebanon, we are the closest hospital to any foreign border in the state of Israel. Having come under fire many times in our history, we are no strangers to war or terror. The first Syrian patient arrived before dawn, guided by a military ambulance. As the days and weeks passed, the trickle of Syrians wounded grew to a flood. To date, Western Galilee Medical Center has treated more than 200 Syrians. But who are these wounded? These mysterious patients who travel in secret. The whole story is wrapped in melodrama, victims of war seeking medical salvation at the hand of their sworn enemies. Yet, when they pass through the gates of my hospital, they cease to be Syrians. Just as when we walk through the gates, we cease to be Jews, Muslims, or like me, an Arab Christian. They are patients, we are caregivers, and nothing else matters. But these patients are different than most that arrive on any given day. There will be no concerned spouse rushing to their side for support, no familiar voice guiding them out of their coma. Arriving unconscious, they awoke to a strange language and a sudden, terrifying realization that they are in Israel. For every patient, this fright, this mistrust is natural. They have been saved by the Israel they have been taught to fear and hate. But I have seen this terror dissolve into trust, to appreciation and thanks for the Israeli doctors who have saved their lives. In our medical center, we say, Adam le Adam, Adam, or people to people. In dealing with these wounded, we are not treating an enemy, a fighter, a foreigner. We are treating human beings. We remember the man who awoke alone in our intensive care unit, how he sobbed despite being intubated. We remember how he grabbed his chest again and again, how he held up his fingers, resolutely and slowly folded each one over, each signifying a family member he had lost in the violence. We remember the boy. We remember the young boy shot through the head who laid unconscious for days and nights with no parents at his side. We remember him, how he left this world alone. We remember them all, their names, their faces, their suffering. They have become a part of us, and we shoulder their pain together. The decision to take in the casualties of the violence in Syria is not a decision most nations would make. I stand here today and ask you, what responsibility does the Jewish state have to the Arab neighbors who call Israel their enemy? Honestly, none. But still we help. Israel's decision to provide medical care to Syrians in their time of need is recognition of a shared humanity and compassion. That to us has no race, no ethnicity, and no borders. We are one of 3 Israeli hospitals providing care to the Syrian wounded. Those we have treated are but drop in the ocean of this immense human tragedy. But we strive to save every life that we are able. As medical professionals, as humans, as Israelis, we are honored to be able to help our fellow man. Thank you.